Toe-to-toe for the first time this year. The puck is dropped and we are underway from American Airlines Center. It is Thomas Harley who moves it out to the left wing side, intended for Ben. Eyes towards later on in the week when they're back on the road for the possible reemergence of those two. Shot by Beecher, save made on Jer. He had to be alert with the left hand as it came right back to him on the second effort. And Robertson ahead for Hintz, and he will move forward. Feed for Robertson, back across, opens up. Harley, save made by Swayman. The defenseman joining the rush came untouched down the right side.
This building against Columbus, as soon as they take off, he goes with them. They hit the Bruin line 4 abreast. I think
Marchand across for Zacha. He settles it down. Shattenkirk will keep it moving. Double clutching, shot off the post by Pasternak. Kept alive, back to him. And Ottinger moving to his right, got in the way to deny the one-time bid.
He wanted to get it away early and then realized, I've got a lane, I'm going to wait. And then that quick little sporty snapshot. You know, Ottinger, you can see Ottinger.
And it comes out where Suter wrist one just wide of the stick side of Swayman. Loose out in front, taken, saved by Swayman on Smith.
Runs in behind, sweeps a puck away from 3 Bruins, and sets up Smith. He just couldn't quite get it.
Lundqvist just wouldn't let him loose. Beecher across. Lindholm, late arriving Bruin off the bench. Comes over to Beecher. Curls from the right dot, snaps a shot, scores. The Bruins strike first.
Well, he had their first opportunity of the game, and the Stars got into a mess with their defensive zone coverage. The Bruins were able to regather the puck in a perfect short side shot by the first-round draft pick. Gets away from Robertson. Joe Pavelski was trying to get into the shooting lane. A couple of D-men in front. They could never get a hold of the puck.
Pavelski for Robertson. Back for Hintz. Now Robertson feeding Pavelski, a backhand. Swayman the save, seated in the crease, fought that one off. Stars still with it. Hintz snapped the shot.
Transition, they work it through neutral. Little stab out to Pavelski, a relay to Robertson. Looked as though he was going to get major contact just outside the line. The Bruins don't do that, and if you don't do that against the Stars' top line, they're going to get a scoring chance. Little swerve to the backhand by Joe Pavelski. Great stop again. Stars are not getting the puck out of those piles on the boards at all in their own zone.
And the catch for the Bruins up near the blue line. Mitchell will twist it in deep. Dan Heinen is there, feeding to the high slot. Lohrei, he scores! Mason Lohrei, in his 3rd NHL game, gets his first NHL goal. And it's back-to-back first for Boston.
Well, similar stuff. The Stars unable to staple the Bruins forecheck and win puck battles in the corners and along the boards. And from that, they're working the puck off of that perimeter to shooting areas. Steen, who was backing up, that aggressive play by Mitchell, the defenseman, ends up in front of the net.
Fight for it along the end wall in front. Looking for Hintz, it stayed underneath the end. Hustle by Heiskanen, touched off to Hintz, across right side, now loose. Pavelski denied Swayman. Heiskanen, Hintz, Heiskanen, shot save. Swayman seated again, and he was able to repel that.
And keep it in from that. Big blast from distance. Chunk play again for Pavelski. He's had 2 scoring looks, but Swayman lived up to the billing.
We have seen the Stars put together some big second periods, either to further take control of a game or turn things around. They've Pasternak weaving, hands it back. Van Riemsdyk walks it down the boards, angled for Pasternak, and got the shot in on Ottinger, made the save and hung on.
It looked like he was going to be completely extinguished. Little bouncer in there. Essel and Dallas working to box him out, and they didn't put enough pressure or quick enough pressure on the boards on Van Riemsdyk. Didn't get the stick, and Pasternak did a tricky, as though the Bruins were trying to trust one another down deep in their own zone, and the trust broke down.
Stars carry in Pavelski for Robertson in front. Hintz dragged it, could never get the shot away. It was a good-looking setup by the top line. Swayman covers.
Would do what they do as good as any line in the league, and that is use one another. Just slick passing, wonderful alignments with one another. They know where one another are heading. They move it quickly to try to get ahead of the defending.
That line remains out there, but the Bruins win this face-off, play it up the boards where it's clogged up by Dallas, and they'll go back to work. Robertson, centering feed, couple whacks from Hintz, and Swayman with a goal line stand gets another whistle.
The perimeter and work it interior. They just squeeze the puck off, and from there, get it from the boards to the net. Robertson knows that Hintz is going to drive in there, so they put it in the crease. It dribbles in. Mitchell got there quickly.
Lindholm is out of the box. Both teams are 0 for 2 on the power play. Remains 2-0 Boston. Delandria in front. Johnston saves Swayman. He looks behind him. And the Bruins hang on somehow. Just able to close the door and keep it underneath him. Halfway through, it's the one-timer bounces over to Steele. Good shift here by the Stars. Lundqvist spinning. Down into the corner. Drops it up in front. Shot Smith denied by Swayman.
This line slapped back together again here. They had some terrific moments on the road trip, and they had zone time galore. Wise play by Lundqvist. Here's what DeBoer wants to see more of. Defenseman joining the attack. Sweet feed in front to Smith, who has had 2 absolute glorious scoring chances in the game. And Swayman's been
line with the all-fives defensive pair of Harley and Lundqvist. Stumped in as we're underway. Period number 3. Stars trailing 2-0. The pinball's around. It's offside if they touch it. They let it go. And here comes Heiskanen. Gallops in to Donov left wing side. Shot saved by Swayman. Falls into trapezoid. Heiskanen up high for Lindell. Wrist shot. Tip. Score! Johnston was in front. The point shot got redirected.
Here tonight at American Airlines Center as they disrupt the defensive coverage of the Bruins by the initial shot on net. And then Boston gets chasing in their own zone, can't close things down. Just a flick wrister into the knot in front. It's deflected by Wyatt Johnston. Did it go off others as well? Nice hand-eye coordination. May have clipped off a bend stick in tighter.
With 10:15 left in the third period. Third power play of the game for Boston. In front, a backhand score. Marchand. The initial shot didn't get through. Marchand found it. Able to tuck it home. Allowed by Dallas this year. It's a big one.
Face-off win, and they're able to look to eat from that. They did not waste any time. Once they had the draw one, it's just a simple wrister by Pasternak from the top of the circle with 2 guys heading to the bowl. Get through it or get something on it.
And right on cue, Johnston will play it ahead. Here's Hintz short-handed. He denied by Swayman. Oh, there was the look. They keep it in. Johnston shot off the post.
Back at them, and then right after Johnston. That's not how you...
He's got Green on either side. The Stars take it away. Lindell. Ahead for Smith. Finds Heiskanen cutting to the inside. Chip shot. Saved by Swayman. He covers just as Ben exits the penalty box.
Things in front of the net. Shattenkirk just backed off and gave him the lane.
From that dot stick side of Swayman. Puck dropped, one back by the Stars captain, Heiskanen. Dallas has to go to work quickly. Shot, tip, score! Pavelski. Robertson shot, Pavelski's tip. It's a 1-goal game once again.
It's just such a fruitful ingredient to have that hand-eye coordination in the slot. I mean, the wrist shot by Robertson, if it doesn't connect with the stick, is sailing 4 feet wide of the net. His job is to get it past the first shot blocker up top. Rope comes in.
It's a big part of it, but Hintz And the face-off win for the Bruins. They want to clog it up against the wall. Final seconds. Dallas shot. Heiskanen. Swayman the save. He had to make one more at the horn.